Bermuda Grass Central presents
welcome
Week
back
10
to Bermuda Grass
Milorganite update.
Alright, you yard fanatics, you tuned into this, you're probably wondering, how's that Milorganite doing on my yard? You can see for yourself. Look how green it is. And I'm showing this view so you can see across the street at theirs, but look at it. Right now we're right at 10 weeks with the Milorganite, and been getting some real good results. I'm really proud of my yard. This is awesome. As you can see, I still got some spots. It's not gonna be perfect, but the Milorganite has done its job. Let me give you a better view. Okay, it's nice and thick, like I said. Really super green. But let me show you a few things. You'll see some of these spots, like right here. This is where I took my lawnmower down literally to 1 inch. Now, when I did that, I found that I had a bunch of bumpy spots in my lawn, and I just can't cut it at 1 inch. So actually, I raised it back up. My sweet spot on my lawn is actually right at 2 1/4. Now, sweet spot means that when you cut your grass, you're not catching dirt. You're not cutting too far down in it. A lot of times you're gonna have to figure out what's the best angle to cut your yard. It's gonna depend on the lawnmower itself. As you know, I got a 36-inch X-Mark walk behind, and does pretty good. You got to keep the blade sharp and tire pressure check, but that's what you see right there. Yeah, I went down too far right there, but now this is a split. Remember, that part back there is what I actually planted myself on Georgia clay. This part right here is the part the builder had. Like I said, I have the deepest, greenest yard in the neighborhood. People are riding by constantly looking at my grass, trying to figure out what I'm putting on it. And of course, all they would have to do is ask, but nobody will. So yeah, it's super green. Yeah, I just want you to see how it looks from the front. I mean, it's awesome. I'm right at 2 1/4. Like I said, you'll see why I actually went down to 1 inch. I'm waiting for that to recover. I'm gonna let you see the split. Let's see how I'm crushing the neighbor's lawn with that deeper green. Remember, I'm treating this with a Milorganite is the primary source of fertilization, but sometimes you will have to use a synthetic to boost it up. Program I'm using, I'll probably use a synthetic maybe 2 to 3 times throughout the season, but I'll be using Milorganite maybe 5 to 6 times throughout the season. I mean, this is awesome. Actually, today I'm actually going to treat my entire lawn with insect control, because I got a couple of ant mounds coming up. But I just want you to see. I mean, that view right there alone says it all. I mean, it says it all. Look at it. I'm just gonna give you a second just to soak that in. Okay, and like I said, nobody in this neighborhood has a better looking lawn than BYD. BYD has the best looking lawn here. Remember, this is sitting on Georgia clay. Now, I will admit, The one thing that's been helping me the most, we've been getting rain like crazy. It's been kind of hard for me to even come out here and do a video like this because it's been raining dang near every day. We get a break every now and then, but today is sunny, today is dry, and it's looking good. You want a close-up view? Look at that. Look at that. I mean, it's straight up awesome. Like I said, I got a few spots where it's kind of thin, and generally when you get a lot of shade in the area, the Bermuda does not like shade, so it struggles in shade. You need really 8 hours of pure sun to really get Bermuda to thrive at its best. Right here I actually had this tree fall, and I left it there so you can see what would happen if it got actually covered up. It died. Okay, and what I mean died, it didn't die. It actually went dormant in that spot. That'll actually come back, you know, maybe in a week or so with some rain. But the grass that's I planted, like I said, it's actually a lighter shade of green. The only thing I could tell you about that is that that's not the same type Bermuda that the builder actually put down. That sod Bermuda is a little bit different from the one you grow. But like I said, this whole area back here, from, if I can show you, that line all the way down, was nothing but dirt. Nothing but dirt. A little hard work, a little patience, and I actually got it to take. Look at that, somebody lost their balloon. That's the seller selling the homes over there, and bye balloons. But back to the lawn. As far as some of these bare spots, it's filling in beautifully. As you can see, I got those runners right there. See them? Now, how long would that take to fill in? Will it fill in before the end of the summer? I don't know. What would help it? Top dressing. Am I going to put some down there? Maybe, maybe not. Like I said, I'm trying to go all natural. I just want to see how bad this Bermuda really is. Look at that. Look at those runners. See them? All right, I got one more spot to show you. Remember my septic area. Now from here, looks good. It's filling in real nicely. Let's get up on it. And as you can see, it's naturally filling itself in. Runners are going across it. Look at some of my past videos about the cultivator that I use to loosen up soils to help those runners come through here. But that's one way you can get it to spread. But it's filling in nicely. But like I said once before, the thickest, the greenest, the baddest grass in the neighborhood. Now right there you see it's kind of lightish, and that's where my water actually runs to the back of my property. So it actually pulls the fertilizer away from that. What will help it? Deeper aeration, a little aerate and top dress it at the same time. That way that dirt can go down in the holes and you can get deeper roots right along in there. But y'all, I mean, I'm super satisfied with this. I am super satisfied. Okay, that's your 10-week update. Stay tuned. You like this, I know you do. And we're gonna give you more information, more updates. Everything that I'm doing on my lawn, I will relay to you. And I just want you to see that how green my strip is. Look at my strip. Like I said, my sweet spot right now is right at 2 1/4. Could take it down to 2 inches, but once again, I got that bumpiness in the lawn, so I don't want to swirl out with the blade like I did in certain spots. Now you will see some brown patches. That you may be getting brown patches also. If you are, that's probably because, especially in Georgia, because you got a lot of rain. And you get all that rain, you start to get that lawn fungus because it doesn't dry out. It just sits there, starts to create a fungus. You can see certain spots, like right in there, that area. I got a few in that area. I am going to treat it from Scott's Lawn Fungus Control. I'm not treating my entire yard. I'm only treating the areas where I see the brown patches, which is primarily around the border. As you see, around the border. But guess your week 10 update.